Welcome everyone. I'm doing ASVAB preparation for the mathematics knowledge portion of the test. So you've come to the right place if you are prepping yourself for this or if you're just really in need of help for algebra. So we're going to look at inequality graphing. This is something I actually am planning on doing in my summer school tomorrow. So we are going to be looking at how to do that. Now down below, as you can see already, I've written this down because when you're graphing on a number line, you do need to have an open or a closed circle depending upon what your answer is. So if your inequality symbol does not have a line underneath it, which means it's greater than or less than, then you're going to graph your numbers with an open circle. Now, if it does equal it one way or another, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, then you would put a closed circle. So the first thing I usually do when I'm doing these is I always look straight to that sign. Look at the sign and decide what is happening. So this is just a symbol without the line underneath it. So I know that if I have to graph this, it's going to be an open circle. So I would write that down so that I know, because you're probably going to need to know it's going to be that. Usually if you're given choices for something like this, you will have 4 choices. 2 of them will be open circle and 2 of them will be closed circles. So that will help you knock out 2 of the options. And then we can go ahead and start to solve. Now this is like solving an equation, except for it's an inequality statement. So you do the same kinds of properties with this as you do a multi-step equation. First thing I'm going to do is get the a's to one side. I keep the variable positive at all times as long as I can. This case, I'm going to do that. I'm going to subtract 2a, and again, anytime you move something from one side to the other side, you're just doing adding or subtracting. So we're going to subtract 2a on both sides. Now, that means that the a's are gone over here, and 4 minus 2 is 2a. The plus 6 is still there. The inequality symbol is still here. And then over here that's left is 10. Now that I move the a's to the left, I need to get that plus 6 over to the right. I do the opposite operation, which is to subtract 6 on both sides. Now the 6's are gone over here, leaving me with just 2 times a is greater than 10 minus 6, which is 4. My last step, most of the time, is to divide. So 2 times a, opposite operation is to divide by 2 on both sides. This is going to cancel. It's going to leave me with 2. Symbol is going greater than, and then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So a will be greater than 2. If I had to graph this, I would put this on a number line like this. Here's 0, 1, and 2. A is greater than 2. Put a 3 over here too. This would be an open circle right here on the 2. And it's numbers that are greater than 2, which means the arrow would be pointing in that direction. And if you want more questions like these, find them on my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at YouWantAlgebra. And you can find this type of question in the ASVAB test questions, but you can also find many more of these in my inequalities playlist that I have on my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more.